Alright, I think it's gonna take me 2 weeks to get 360. Probably 2 weeks, yeah. It's good. It's a struggle. Hello, Leggy, how are you? It's okay, brother, it's okay. Gotta keep that money and buy ketchup. Ketchup and rice. I don't know. I thought the detective quest is like a little bit annoying to do. I was hoping just give me the coupon. Give me the coupon and I'll go about my way. Well, to be fair, I didn't read it, so yeah. I'm waiting for May, boys. May's gonna give resistance class, and then we're gonna wait for October. And then we get Enjoy Buster. And then I can play the game then. Yeah, Enjoy Buster is Dex. You mean two monsters? I think you could do it with like 2 mil. If you have nodes, it's like 2 mil. Dude, you're better off shouting level 140 characters. Like, that's probably the best for you. Make level 140 characters, make sickness ult. It's just not worth it, you know, grinding a few monsters. Yeah, just sell level 140 characters. You're gonna make more money off that. Let me then fix that. I need to do a test. Should be better now. Should be better now. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, I was saying it's 140 characters is better for you. Right now, where Maplestory stands, you know, unless you max your NFT levels, nobody should be making any like main characters, because main characters is not worth it. When I say not worth it, I mean it's not worth it for anybody under 10 million combat power. Like if you're in order for a main character to start making good money, you have to be 1 million, I mean 10 million combat power. But the thing is 10 million combat power is so high for a lot of people out there. So, you know, I just recommend people just not make a main character right now. Max NFT levels and do sickness. Um, if you have neophyte equipment that you could like one-shot monsters very quickly, uh, while being 10 levels under, then that's fine as well. You could do that. I want to say it's like efficient. I don't know if it's like better or worse than just making 140 characters. That I don't know. But either way, it's still gonna make more money than like grinding out past 200. Because grinding past 200 is not for money, it's for EXP. But the thing is, what do you need EXP for? You need EXP to do Lucid. But the thing is, like, a lot of you guys is not Lucid ready. So you don't need EXP. Only people who could do Lucid needs EXP. That's why, like, 230 characters, level 230, their price is decreasing very fast right now. The reason why the price went up is because a lot of whales like don't have the time to level characters to 230 themselves, so they bought it. That caused a lot of price. That caused the price to go up. But like now, a lot of whales already got their two characters at 230 plus. Some even have 240. They don't need them. They don't need anymore. So that means there's no more demand. Like 230 characters is crashing fast. Like it's decreasing across everywhere. Yeah, don't level the symbols. Just leave it. Just leave it combined. That gives you the maximum like price. But the thing is like the amount if you factor in the amount of hours it takes you to level up, it's just not worth it. I mean like if you're really like fucking broke like me, like I'm broke, what you could do is like make a new wallet and then get that wallet with like 2 or 3 NFTs. You could do level 10 Murung Dojo and you could do 2 hours AFK a day. Um, Now for that one, you want the AFK level 200 characters to 208 or 210. They can sell that. But the thing is, AFKing 2 hours a day is gonna literally take you like I don't know, like 2 months to get to 210. Like, cause 2 hours is really not a lot. Cause your EXP bonus is very low. Like, you really have to be um higher floors to get a good decent bonus. But I mean, you could do 20 floors. 20 floors only need 100k. 100k combat power, 20 floors. You got like 5 hours, I think. Yeah, well, 5 hours it takes you like 3 weeks to get to 210 around there. And I think the profit for that is like maybe like 5 mil. I mean, if you mean like AFK dojo to 220, I mean, yeah, you can. It's just gonna take you like maybe 2 months. Like AFK, it's if you do 6 hours AFK, it's literally just only doing 1 hour of grind. To get to like what 220, you need like without EXP buff, without EXP coupons is I'm guessing is like 4 5 hours a level. So maybe 5 hours a level for you is like quick math is 35 hours. So 35 hours times 6 because you want to AFK that. So it's about like 280 around 250 hours. So how many days is that? I don't know, like 40 days. So that's about 2 months. I'll have to check what level my ult is. I'm pretty sure I finished it at 100k combat power, but I'll double check for you. I'll check now. I know I have a character. Okay, yeah, my ults are 180k, and then another one's 150k. Yeah, my lowest hold is 150k. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. 150k. Yeah, I don't have 100k. I have 150k. That does make a big difference. You're right. You're right. No, no, I think you're just right. I was wrong. I was off. I was off by 50k. But like 100k, you could do it if you play if you have more nodes, like more boost nodes. But like 150k is like if you have no nodes at all, then 150k. Butter is never worth to buy a magnet pet. The value is just not there. Even if you could grind 1,000 hours a day, like I don't know what is the ROI on magnet pet nowadays. Let me just do a quick math. I could do like a quick math. Okay, so magnet pet right now is like 55 mil. It's 2,500 hours to break even. Yeah, I mean like if you're grinding 10 hours a day, it's gonna take you almost a year to break even on that. You know, my favorite guy used to be a guy called Crazen. That brother used to grind 16 hours a day. He was capping that he was saying that he could do this for like a long time. Man, the brother was the first one to drop. I think he quit like 3 months in. But even with 16 hours a day at 3 months, he does not break even on his web pet. So he's down on web pet. Now the good thing about that is, um, as long as the web pet keeps its NISO value, you could sell it back. Then the only thing you're down about is tax. But that's like a risk, right? So what if web pet crash? But the upside is what if web pet price increase? Then you also make money. But like I don't think web pet price will increase because like we are having more and more players quitting. So like there's more supplies than demand. So like the price is gonna slowly fall. Yeah, Crazy in Shadow Remain, he is Indonesian. I mean the brother was grinding very very hard. He has my respect for like super grinder, but but that's the thing. The game is a marathon. It's not about how hard you could grind. It's about how long you last. He didn't last long because he went too hard. He quit to Ymir, and then he lost all his money on Ymir. So whatever money he made on Maplestory, he made a couple grand. Um, he lost all of that on Ymir. I told everybody not to play Ymir. It's gonna be baited. Like if you're gonna play Ymir, play free to play, but don't spend money on it. But he didn't believe me, so like spent money, tried to compete for rankings, and then he couldn't exit. He got stuck. So he's down money, like down, like he literally made $3,000 off Maplestory, and then like literally just gave that to Emir. So yeah, he's nothing now. Like he lost it all. Yeah, back then it's like what, like you could do 400k if you're super hardcore with a web pet. But if you're like me, casual, like 250k, 300k an hour at $1 NXPC, and that's like $3 an hour. Like those were the golden days. Like everybody was eating like kings. I remember those days, boys. The reason why is because Marketplace used to count your Legion and NFT levels and link skills. But like a lot of free to play or new players coming and buy it, thinking that they will get that combat power, and it caused support a lot of issues. So now it's like they fixed the marketplace to only show the combat power with your gear and or your gear only. So if you want to get the same combat power as me, which is 20 million, you have to have the same NFT level as me, which is max level NFT, and then my Legion level, which is 5.5k. That's the only way for you to hit 20 mil. If you don't have that, that's the CP you're gonna get when you buy it. So that way it is like there is no misunderstanding, and it's to prevent people from like creating tickets because it is a pain in the ass to like answer these tickets. I mean, overall, I think the way how they handle characters in the marketplace, I think that's a good change. Like, because a lot of people just don't have NFT levels, which you should. That's like the first thing you should upgrade, but people just don't do it. Yeah, having like NFT levels and Legion literally doubles your combat power. Kaiserium, like endgame Kaiserium, price have went up instead of down. Honestly, you can see that by like how much Black Lizard sold his Kaiserium compared to how much other people sold their Kaiserium. Now, in terms of USD, everything is down, right? But in terms of Niso's, Kaiserium price is up. Now, if you're talking about like clean items, every single clean item's price went down because the reactor is shut down. But like an endgame built Kaiserian, the price is up because enhancement got more expensive, so the price went up. But otherwise, it's like every single item went down because reactor is closed. But yeah, I'm not gonna like fuck with reactor anymore. Like Like overall, I think I lost like maybe a 200 mil on reactor. Like fuck that shit. I'm not doing that again. It's completely stupid. It's like a pump and dump. They open it, they close it, they open it, they close it, and like only the fucking insider knows when they're gonna open it, when they're gonna close. Like I'm not getting in on that anymore. I get in when it's pumped, and then I'm fucking stuck with items, and then I got dumped on. Yeah, I swear I'm not doing fucking reactor. It's waste of money. I could do so much with 200 mil. Dude, 200 mil, you could max an NFT in a wallet already. Like I don't know why I just threw that money down the toilet. Feels bad. Yeah, I think 200 mil is like what? It takes me a month and a half to farm that. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, no, not never reacted again. Reactor sucks, boys. Brother, the tail is called the shallower benchmark. You're gonna have to go to Discord and check it out yourself. Yeah, a lot of people make money off Reactor, but even more people lost money on Reactor, like me. Uh, like the people who bought your monster pack badge, right? If they couldn't submit, like me, like which is, I bought all these items and I couldn't submit. So then I'm down bad, really bad right now because all the items crashed. I can't sell it back. You mean like my video? No, that's no longer viable. I changed the title. It's outdated, bro. Yes, sir. I play Crusader right now. We Crusader right now, boys. Yeah, I can't. Gotta change. But yeah, I think like there isn't much content going on for the next couple of weeks or months. So there's not a lot of new ways or new meta to make money, or in this case, Niso. So I'll make a new video explaining the best way to make Nisos for all players, like from free to play to whales. Not talking about whether you enjoy a class or not. Only talking about from like the most efficient standpoint. Well, of course, like always, we make that video members because if everybody knows, the method becomes shit. That's usually how it goes. And by the time, if I ever make the video public, that means the information is it's like outdated. That's just what it is, boys. But otherwise, like people who's on stream, they already know the method. I talk about it on stream all the time. Like people who watch stream knows what the methods are. We're just gonna put that in like a summary video. Well, I mean, all the spenders lost money, right? But all the free to play make money. Like everybody who's free to play, they make a lot of money. It all depends on like whether you spend money to like play and progress, or you are free to play. Like if you spend money to progress, then yeah, you got fucked. But like, if you're free to play, you make a lot of money. You make bank. Like you literally was making rent money. Like every free to play I know was making rent money. Like even people from the USA and people from Canada, like those free to play was making rent money. They were making enough money to pay their rent. Like in Canada and America, like this is like insane amount of money, right? But if you spend money, then you're fucked, right? You're down bad. Like everybody who spent money, like an end game player, they're all down bad. Every single one of them. Um, the gear progression guy is like still valid. I think my gear progression guy is about xWcLuckz. Somebody needs to like fat chat me on it because I don't remember because I made the video a long time ago. If the gear progression guy tells you to do xWcLuckz, then yes, that's still valid for poor people, right? If you're rich, then obviously it's arcane with CRA hat. Remember CRA hat, not lucky hat, right? I always tell people for endgame players is always going to be CRA hat, right? Nobody fucking believe me. Guess what happened, boys? Every fucking Laviaden in the world are scrambling to sell their chaos lucky hats and replacing it with this one. What the loyal CRA has, right? Because like look at the price of the CRA hats. It has skyrocketed. The enhancement price skyrocketed. The potential price skyrocketed. Because what do you think, right? Because a lot of these guys they didn't play Maplestory. They don't understand the progression path. So they all says lucky hat, and like a lot of Laviators bought lucky hat, drove the price up. Now like you can't get like a cheap Star Force 17 or higher CRA has anymore because the whales has moved into that. Um, but it is what it is, right? You just kind of have to know that, like, it's like these little things makes people not profitable spending money in Maplestory. Because like, how do you know what item to get? You don't know. You have to like play Maplestory and understand the game to even know that, right? Like, anybody who bought or enhanced Chaos Lucky Hash, you're down money, you're down bad, you're down 50% at minimum. Because it's no longer best in slot, right? So the value is down. Um, but yeah, like for free to play, it's like the progression path has always been very simple. Get clean xWcLuckz. Don't worry about the potential. Potential using free cubes. You know, um, and the rest is just like CRA. For free to play, you could get like short term, you could get a lucky hat. Longer term, you want to get a CR hat, but like when I say long term, I mean like you hit 20 mil combat power, right? Then you can switch. Well, maybe not 20 mil. 20 mil is a bit high, like 10 mil, right? 10 mil combat power, then you can switch. But until then, like lucky hat is cheaper for like free to play. But obviously, like if you're a Laviaton swiping, 100 grand, swiping a house money, then it's arcane. But like you already know what to do to make money. You don't have to buy a member. I already told you. My hat, that's the hat. It's just this. Um, it's too late for me to work on this. Because the whales have caused this thing to go up in price. Like this thing's the enhancement right now that's like so expensive. And let me show you, like let me show you. Like this Star Force is now 1.6 mil a tap, but like that's not normal. Like normally this is 500k per Star Force. Um, and like potential wise, like this used to be like 200k. This is like 300k. Right now it's like you can't do this anymore because the whales have like all moved into this hat because this hat is just end game. It's just better. But people don't understand that, right? It takes you like many months of Maplestory to know that. Yeah, I don't know why Link bought that hat. He doesn't need it. Paladin players don't need a cooldown hat. Um, but hey, it is what it is. He has the money, so it doesn't matter. Um, Dark Knight needs cooldown hats, right? Not Paladin. Dark Knight definitely needs cooldown hats. I think that's it. I don't even think Aaron needs it. Hero doesn't need it, right? Hero does not. Yeah, it's mostly just Dark Knight. Yeah. Well, maybe Aaron, but like not as much as Dark Knight. Dark Knight definitely needs the cooldown hat. Lucky Hat is bad for like endgame players, um, but it's good for like free to play. Because if you use Lucky Hat, so basically the setup for a whale is you get arcane armor set. So all one, two, three arcane, and then the weapon needs to be arcane. So if you get weapon arcane, right, and you use Lucky Hat, it doesn't work because you will lose the three-piece effect of CRA. The CRA three-piece effect is 50 attack power. The 50 attack power is very strong. Like it's stronger than like Lucky Hat. Um, that's what whales are in CRA hat right now. Once they release whale though, some whales might move back to Lucky Hat because then they will be able to gain an extra set effect from Arcane, but it's really not worth it. No, you don't get Arcane if you're gonna make it clean, dude. If you're gonna get Arcane, you have to get 21 Star Force. Like, if you don't have 100 grand to like to spend, like it's out of your league. It's out of your pay grade. Bro, if you can't afford to tap Arcane, like if you're talking about like clean equipment, you gotta go Absolab. Like that's for the poors. Like poors like me, man. Like look at this shit. This is poor as fuck. Like look at this. Like you can't tell me this is not poor. This is really poor. This is like dirt poor, man. Like look at this. Come on, man. Right? This is like literally poor man's item. Like you can get all of this free to play free. Like literally free. And I did not spend a penny on these potential. It's all free. You know, just do your weekly balls and get free cubes, man. This is literally a poor man's set. And nowadays, you get this for like 1 mil, because you know, like fucking xWcLuckz is like dirt cheap to buy. It's just 1 mil. If you sell a 140 character, that's 3 mil. You could buy 3 Ps xWcLuckz right there. The Nightwalker, brother, if you need to know a class is better or not, it's on Discord. So you gotta have to go check it out. It's called the Shadower benchmark. The entire game is in there. But in general, Lightwalker is stronger than Lightlord. How much combat power you need to solo weekly boss is also on Discord. The entire guide is there. Go read that. Because it really depends on how much you want to spend on the game, what boss you want to kill. I'm not gonna read it to you. You could just read it yourself. Brother, you could play Maplestory with nothing. You just make a character and get started with it. Oh shit, I gotta do Moodle Dojo this week. Or today. Man, forgot about that. Alright, I guess I do Moodle after. I don't know what you mean by NXPC straw. NXPC is not doing well, dude. Bitcoin already recovered. NXPC have not. You have to look at the NXPC price in comparison to BTC. It's called BTC slash NXPC. And that shit is not doing well, bro. There, brother. Have a good night. Man, everybody learned their lesson about NXPC staking. Everybody bought NXPC and then shorted. That's the funny part. Like everybody know it's just gonna come down, so everybody's fucking short. There's literally like a 10 million short right now on Binance, like 10 million NXPC short. I mean, I'm also one of them that short fucking NXPC because I stake too. I don't want to like fucking lost my money on staking, so like I short that shit too. I mean, I explained the reason on the benchies stake. You know, I said to short and stake. You could refer. It's like a very old ass video. I think I unlisted it, but if you watched it, you would have known, right? To just short and stake. It's called short and stake. Now I exited the stake on Benchy because the interest rate was too low to pay for the short interest, so I had to close that. But you know, normally it's just like you short and stake for a couple weeks for the first 2 months, and you make money off that. Because you know NXPC is gonna fucking crash. They only do staking is because NXPC needs to sell all the Nisos they got from power crystals. You know, like fucking people like Link and Akira that's like, you know, spends like, you know, 10 billion, 20 billion Nisos on enhancing their weapon. And NXPC needs to collects that, and then they need to sell it for cash. Because, you know, they gotta pay salary. So, like, but they can't just sell it randomly. It's gonna crash the price. So what do? It's like create staking, then crash it. Now, not only will you cause the people who got greedy and wants to stake, make them lose money, you also manage to turn your NXPC into cash. So it's like a, you know, one stone, two birds. It's a great play, like from a from a business perspective. It's a great idea. Pretty shitty to the users though. So like, you know, at one point the user is gonna think, well, this project is a scam, and they don't want to follow this project, right? A lot of people got burned like that. Like just how many people who stake Benchy and they didn't sort. They're down bad because you know when they started Benchy staking, it's 50 cents, 50 cent NXPC. 49 cent. Well, to be accurate, it's 49 cents. But right now NXPC is 27 cents. You know, like those brothers almost lost half of their investment, and the interest from the stake is like 30%, dude. Like APR, like they could hold for a year and they still down bad. Benchy website shows 50% APR, but like, that's a scam. Like, it's not true. Like I don't like Benchy because I think Benchy is like dishonest. Because Benchy like fixed the interest rate is not true. Like when they show 50%, it's like, you know, like 30 or like 25, it's like half. Like Binance doesn't scam. Like Binance, they show you the interest rate and it's the real interest rate. You know, they don't scam. Right? Benchy like scams you on interest rate. They fake it. Yeah, but that's what it is, right? But that's why like on this Binance stake, everybody got smarter. Everybody short and stake. Like just based on the analytics, nobody like anybody who's stake a good amount of money on NXPC, everybody short. Like not a single person not short. And you know, if you didn't short, then you deserve to lose your money. Like at this point, it's like that's the name of the game. You short and stake. All right, gotta go to Mulan Dojo. Okay, this is the character. All right, and I think we stop at floor 45 or was it 46? not trying to struggle in there, so trying to do the minimum possible. All right, so I gotta clear 45. All right, yeah, let me go clear 45. A lot of people invest to do slime even. Like slime used to be 100% win rate. Now slime is 65. You know what that means is there is an increase of 33% of player base to do slime. The same could be said for Lucid as well. I think Lucid population doubled. So like you can easily know that. Like what's the best way to do it is if you go to the website. Hold on, let me ask something. So this is the easiest way to know. One daily Paul Crystal spends 24 billion. The average for this used to be 6 billion. Like there has been a 4x increase in spending. Like this number used to be 4 billion. I mean 4 to 6 billion. So you average that to 5 billion a day. Back then when the game runs on communism. So what I mean by communism is that like high level bosses gives you shit. Back in the boss mutant days, everybody just farms daily boss and low level weekly boss. That's like the whole meta is. And nobody wants to spend because why the fuck you want to spend when low level players makes you more money than high level players? Now that they flipped it and actually, designing a game like a normal human being. So if you do Lucid, you get more money. Now it's like what? Now guess what? People are spending now, right? So from 5 billion, now it's 24 billion. You can see on daily average, right? It's 500 billion a month. This used to be 150 billion. From 100 billion to 150 billion on average. Like this because if you just look at my old stream, I talk about this all the time. If you check my old stream, it's 150 billion a month every month. Now it's triple, easily triple. And what is that? That's because the game it's better now, like because it's not communism. It's on the Discord guy, brother. If you just make things communism, like people is not gonna spend money. Oh wait, shit. Gotta remove that. Okay. That's what I said. This update is a good update. But it's like a little bit too late. A lot of paying players quit, and all they got was, for every whale they lost, they got 10 more free-to-play extractors extracting liquidity from this game. And what happens is that like at one point when the whales all quit, it doesn't pay their salary, so they start panicking. People in NXPC, in next Maplestory N, they start panicking because nobody's paying the salary. Like what do you expect? Like fucking people from Philippines and like Indonesia to pay salaries? No, fuck no. People in Indonesia is not gonna swipe. I'm not gonna swipe. So if nobody's swiping, who's the fuck is gonna pay for the salary? So so guess what? They have to cancel communism. See, communism doesn't work, bro. Like why the fuck would anybody like spend to a huge amount of money, do the hardest boss just to get less knee souls than free to play? Like fuck that, you know, fuck that. I don't think it's this one. Yeah, no, it's not that one. It's it's this one. Yeah, this is the right one. So it's always difficult for me to remember which one. Yeah, this one's just like extra. If they started this game with like the current reward system tier, um, Maplestory would have done really, really well. Because, you know, back then it's the bull market. Everybody was have a lot of money to spend. And they did spend a lot of money on Maplestory. It's just that like a lot of people realize, um, you know, that the developers care more about KPI than like running an actual economy. They care about having 100 million transactions on the blockchain than like actually making this sustainable. So like every whale money spent was used to pump the blockchain numbers, like transaction count, get more free to play to extract. Because if you get free to play to extract, you know the blockchain transaction count will just go up. Like same with active wallet counts as well. And that's why NXPZ went down from $3 to 20 cents. Dude, $3 20 cents is like over 90% loss. Like this is super hard to recover from that because they lost the trust of the Korean community and the Chinese community. The Koreans were the first one to quit. Um, and then the Chinese follow after. The ones that you have left are like super dedicated player base to the blockchain and MapleStory. But like a lot of like whales quit like by summer. Right now it's like it's an uphill battle, right? They have to keep making good updates. They have to have many wins in the updates to convince people to come back. Now there's like the last couple of updates is a win, right? Like the AFK Campbell, they removed diesel so that extractors and free to play don't make money. Like that's a win, right? They changed that. Um, but they try to be funny with communism again, right? And people got angry. Like the leftover paying customers got angry, right? And they got scared because they stopped spending. Um, like the daily power crystal spending dropped, right? And they got scared again. So they removed the temple Nisos and then to calm people down, right? So it's kind of like that, right? You have to like react fast to the community and then make good updates. And if you have a lot of good updates, a lot of multiple good updates for the entire year straight, then you have a chance of getting people to come back. And that's really hard, right? That's very, very hard because you have exhaust the goodwill. The community started with a lot of goodwill for the company, right, for this project, but they lost it all. They blew it all. They blew it all for KPI, which from a management perspective, right? I understand why they did that because if I have a KPI that says I onboarded 100 players, 100 million players to MapleStory and the blockchain game, I could use that to get a job in Microsoft. I could use that to get a job in EA, right? So from like a developer management perspective, like I would do that too. Like fuck you guys, like fuck Nexon, you know. I'm just here to build my resume to become the executive in EA. And guess what happens when you become an executive in EA? You could then come back and become the chairman of Nexon, right? That's like the five brain. That's the five head move. You know, you fuck Maplestory N up, get 100, get the KPIs, which is 100 million new players into Maplestory N. Use that to get a job in EA as an executive, and then once you're an executive as EA, you could then become a Nexon chairman, right? This is like literally history repeating itself. And people aren't stupid, right? If you're in management, like the top dog, you're not stupid. Like, why the fuck do you care about Maplestory on NXPC doing well? Right? You're not gonna make money off that. You're just a fucking. You're just a salary worker. You're just a salary slave. You're just a worker. Like, who the fuck cares? Right? You have no interest whether NXPC goes to $10 or $100. It doesn't benefit you. It's not that the company will well. It just like that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't benefit them. Like, why the fuck do they need to care about Maplestory or NXPC do well? They don't. It's different priorities. They care about KPI so they can find a job to be an executive on EA. If you're an executive on EA, you could become a Nexon chairman. Like, I don't know if you guys understand the corporate structure. Chairman means you're the highest dog. Like, you're literally the top dog. And NXPC is just a small sub branch of Nexon, right? Very, very small company, like small company, like a sub guild. It's like a oat, it's like a oat guild. It's like a oat. So how do you become a main? Well, you become a main by onboarding new players. That's what like how the industry works. It's not about like how much money you make. It's about how many new players you have. 20 million Nightwalker. Um, if you get a level 230 and 440 arcane symbol, you could do a normal lucid. So you could either swipe or you could level up. It's up to you. Whichever is easier for you, brother. Now, I'm poor as fuck, so like if it were up to me, I would just level to 230 and then just do my dailies and wait for symbols. But that's my personal like approach on this. You can also buy a level 230 Lightwalker. I mean that, yeah, level 230 Nightwalker. But like you have the combat power to do it, right? I'm guessing you don't have the levels. If you're under 225, you can't do it. I mean, you could do it. You're gonna be like blue dot, and people's gonna get upset with you because you're DPS. They don't want blue dot DPS. Like, I mean, like in terms of like getting credit for Lucy, you definitely like you could get credit for it. Yeah. Yeah, like to green dot, I think like 227, 228, you probably green dot. Actually, no, you're Nightwalker. Um, 229 for sure green dot. At 360. If you're 400, 228. Yeah, something like that. It's just an estimate, so obviously I could be wrong. But that's very like that's where I'm estimating, guessing to be at. But right now you definitely like blue dot. Even if you're level 220, you blue dot that. So yeah, if you just get people to carry you. Well, yeah, I gotta stop stop swiping. Yeah, either just buy it or level up yourself. What I did was I bought level 225 Corsair and I leveled up the rest. But it's been like a long time since I level a character from level 1. I always start from 210 or above. Now it's like I only do 220 and above. I think this is it. I think that was 45. I just need to clear 45. Alright, that's 46. Yeah, we're good. We could close this. And then we could go and collect the hours. Pretty sure, yeah. Yep, 10 hours, and yep, this looks good. Okay. Alright, we're gonna log out, and then we gotta do Murun Dojo on my ults. I forgot today was the reset week. So we gotta do this. Alright, so this is not a wallet, you know, 170k, and there's really nothing to it, right? It's just sickness sets, and then a 1 5 meal weapon, and a 30% boss sub. But you don't need this, right? If I remove this sub, right, I'm only 140. You could do it with 140k. You don't need this. Uh, yeah. So basically, why is I equip that. We go Murum Dojo, and we just clear for floor 20. Like this is just like efficient. Oh, obviously, like to get 170k, right? It's not just you need more than this, right? You also need NFT collection. You need level 4. Um, you could do it with level 3, but level 4 is like it's a good point to stop at. I think level 4 is about at today's price. Level 4 is about um, it's about 7 mil, 7 mil, 7 or 8 mil to get this. So you get this by selling 3 characters, level 4, and then you'll be 140k, 150k with just sickness set and a Fafnir like clean, just flame. You gotta flame it yourself though. But a flame is not like good, it's just like You could just get it with like a couple 100K. And you know, and this is what you just AFK to 210 and then sell the 210. And that's what it is. That's all there is to it. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Press the wrong button. That's like damage loss. Oh shit, I almost touched it. If I didn't stop, that was dead. That would have been awkward. I would have to restart. Waste 10 minutes. Because that's the thing about this one is like you get so comfortable, and then she goes reflect, and that's when she catch you, and you just die. That's what I don't like about like floor 10, 20, and 30. It's like they reflect. Toxic mechanic, man. Like after 30, they don't reflect you anymore, so you don't have to like worry. Alright, very soon we'll be done. Alright, gotta be careful. Don't want to get reflect. Yo, she just fucking healed. That's toxic. Yo, did you guys see that heal? That's like a fat heal. Oh shit, she almost got me. She definitely would have got me. If I didn't remind myself to focus, I was a dead boy. We should be fine now. I don't think she would do it again. Alright. Yeah, and we have 4 minutes left. So we can exit. And so before you log out, you wanna do I think you could do sickness. You could do sickness, but I don't know if I can, because I'm not very good at Phantom. So I might die. Just giving you a warning. To help with this, what you guys can do is buy the Legion coupon, and it should help. Some classes is definitely better for sickness. Like Paladin's like the best, and then after that, it's Dark Knight. These are like super good classes for sickness. Yeah, at this point it's like you have to wait for cooldowns. Yeah, I gotta wait for cooldowns. Oh, I'm dead. Wait a little bit for cooldowns. Alright. Gotta kill the bird though, otherwise gonna keep healing. Oh shit! I think I got reflected. Man, how the fuck I died again? I think this is shitty as Mihail. Mihail keeps reflecting. I can't see. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like um, Phantom struggles here because like their mobbing clears is not good. So like you can't see in this like pile of shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die out. But yeah, that's just to show you. That's why I don't do sickness on this character on this wallet. But I mean, it's just a demonstration. It's okay. I'm not gonna try. I might try it again. Honestly, yeah, we'll see. Probably not. I don't feel like struggling here. I could clear it if I like focus very hard and I play perfectly. If Mihail spawns first, it's a lot easier because you just kill him. Alright, gotta wait. Gotta wait 5 seconds for my pot. Yeah, if you get like if you get tornado, then you're dead. Yeah, but that's the showcase. Like obviously I didn't do it, but it's possible. Alright. Alright, we'll move on to the next character. Um, it's gonna be weaker than this, but I'll show you that it's a lot easier. Because I had to move on to the next character anyway. I'll be right back. This is a different wallet. Alright, showing you one of the strongest class you could make for sickness. This is like possibly the best class for sickness. Even better than Paladin. The reason for that is because this is stronger than Paladin. Holy shit, my game crap, my game froze. Alright, we're back in business. Um, well, this is like stronger, but you know we could make it weaker just to show. We buy that, and so this is NFT collection. This is level 3, right? And this is what you have. Nothing special, right? There's no potential. See that? No potential. Alright. And what we can do is if I remove this, it would be 150k, right? So this 150k is less than the Phantom. And I show you, we do it with 150k. Alright, so this is like gone, right? 150k. And we enter. Wait, forgot to drink this. I mean, it just does more damage. See that? Like, just from the damage perspective, this is stronger, way stronger. Like, just in damage. Um, yeah, right now, Phantom is like in a very rough spot. They're dog shit right now. The reason why they're dog shit is because they nerfed Crosshair's Spring Scrambler by like 40%. And guess who affects more, the most? Not Crosshair, because Crosshair's like Brain Scrambler is only like 20% of the DPS. Before nerf is 33%, obviously. So like, um, it went from 33% to 20% after nerf. So it still affected Crosshair, but only by like 10% or so, 15% actually, right? Total DPS. But for fucking Phantom, Brain Scrambler was literally like half of the damage for Phantom. So like, so for Phantom, like they lost more than 15%. They lost 30, 25% from Crusader nerf. That's how bad it hits Phantom. So like Phantom right now is like dog shit. Uh, let's just look at this. Yeah, like, look at the HP difference, right? Like you guys saw it, right? Like this is lower combat power. Oh, I'm dead. Oh well, it's okay. We have enough lives. Don't worry. Wow, that actually killed me. Oh well. Alright, I gotta be careful. Gotta stop playing like a monkey. I gotta heal up. So by the time fend them, it was 24 minutes and that's like half HP. Guiding arrow doesn't do damage in balls. That's for like mobbing. It doesn't do damage in bossing. It's not worth the no slot. Just use use boost no. It's better. But yeah, in case you're wondering, this is what the nose looks like. See, like, there's nothing to it. I should probably enhance this, right? I didn't know. I just recently leveled up. So you know, I have another slot now. The game name's Maplestory. Spirit shot? What is that? No, like no, it's just Guy Arrow. Oh, you mean this one? Not sure about this one, honestly. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I was talking about this one. This one was not good. Not sure about this. Never used it actually. I don't know. I don't know about Switch. I never got it. I don't want to craft it. The NPC only gave me this. I don't see a claim for it. Let me forfeit. I don't have it. Probably booked. It's okay. Oh, it is what it is. You know, I don't really need it. It's just an O anyway. One second. All right, let me equip this back. Hey, we got a no stone. Take that. Wait, it shows I had a no stone. Oh, never mind. That was from daily. Oh wait, I never daily balls expire. Fuck. Yeah, I lost 200k. Fuck, I forgot to claim. Oh shit, I was like, where's the fuck was that 200k? Oh, I didn't claim it. All right. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, I remember like doing daily balls and I just fucking gave up. Cause I realized it's like it was not worth my time doing daily balls. Cause the amount of Niso I get from it is like it was way too small to be worth it. So I just stopped doing it. Yeah. Cause NXPC is like so damn cheap. I realize it's like like slaving away my time 1 hour for like 300k. That's like fucking 75 cents. Like, what the fuck am I doing with my life, man? Like, 1 hour for 75 cents. Like, so I just stopped doing daily balls. Like, because if I needed the money, right, um, I'll just go play Web 2 Maplestory. Because Web 2 Maplestory pays $1.50. So I stopped doing daily balls on these wallets. I used to do daily balls on all of these wallets. Actually, like four wallets daily balls. So that's like you know 300? No. Yeah, 300 daily balls a week. And yeah, like I make like a decent amount of Niso just from daily balls. Like 6 million, I think. But then I realized it's just not worth my time anymore. Because NXPC is so damn cheap. Like I'd rather because when I do daily balls, my characters don't become stronger. I don't get EXP, right? I don't get levels. I don't get no stones. It's just pure Nisos. But at the end of the day, Niso is just US dollars. So I realize it's just not worth it. If I need the money um to upgrade or whatever, it's just simpler to play Web 2 Maplestory and sell Nisos there, and then you could then buy Nisos. Or I mean, buy NXPC here. So yeah, like I don't do daily boss anymore. That's my reason. Oh shit, I buffed it. I buffed it when she reflect. Now I'm gonna waste my buff. This is like my biggest buff right here. Yeah, I don't get to use my buff. Holy shit. I gotta use elixirs or I will die. I gotta do the mechanic and stay safe. Alright, we should be fine now. We're back to full. Wait, I don't have the right. The fuck? I don't have the right hypers for this. Yeah, I could have been way stronger. Holy shit, fuck me. I forgot that I was using this to like farm pigs back in the days. Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, holy shit, this could have been way stronger. Oh well. Well, good thing I double checked. Yo, look at that damage difference. It actually matters, boys. It really. Oh fuck! Oh no! Fuck me! Oh shit! Oh no! Fuck me! Yeah, I talked to my shit. I was bad. I knew I was fucked. I saw my arrow went off and I was like, I am so fucking dead. Oh man. It was too late, man. It was too late. The arrow went off and I am a dead boy. Man, fuck me. Another 10 minutes now. Oh man. Dude, like Thursdays, man. Like this is like the rough day for me. need to focus, boys. That's what it is. Focus. Alright, gotta relax. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, almost died, dude. Damn, I lost focus. I lost focus there, and thank God that the thing didn't trigger, because I was dead. I think I was like barely survived that one. Another half a second, I was dead. Alright, anytime now she's gonna screw me over. I'm ready for it, boys. I'm ready for her. Is that it? No. Man, anytime she moves, I get scared. And I'm ready for you. Oh, you're not gonna do it? Alright. Oh, she did it. Oh, shit. She did it while I was casting this. While you're casting this, I can't see whether she's doing it or not. I would have died there. Good thing that I did it like right before she cast it. Otherwise, I was dead. Alright. Alright, we got this. We got this. Just gotta survive another 2 minutes. Oh, they didn't get me this time. I got this. I got this. Easy. Just gotta focus. Alright, she already healed. I think I can kill her before she does it again. Oh, nice. Nice, boys. Nice. Alright. And then the last one. Alright, last one, last one. Oh shit. I closed my browser before the game popped out. Alright. Alright, after this we sleep. So we're gonna do sickness and then another Mulan Dojo. Alright, so this is 150k. Alright, again, so 150k. NFT collection is level 3, right? And this is the 5th job nodes. Alright, so we enter. You guys can see me. This is what we're on. So this is a joke. It's better to just use sickness. Sickness is way more cost efficient. I use a Kaiserium because I have an extra Kaiserium, but otherwise is you should be using sickness. It's more money worth. Because you can see that I have a Kaiserium, which is like I think right now it's like 10 million or so, and you know I'm only 150k. Like this is less combat power than the marksman, right? Like marksman has higher combat power. Oh man, this is the hardest part. Okay, so I do that. I'll buy myself some time. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I lived. Oh, the duck method. We ducked that shit. Holy shit. Gotta wait on my potions. Alright, we killed that, and then we can iframe the 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 purple beam. So you 1, 2, 3, and then you're good. Oh man, the shit hits way too hard. Oh man, yeah, I'm dead, boys. Gotta run, run and wait for potion cooldowns. Yeah, this bitch like does way too much damage. Oh shit, yeah, see that? I'm dead. Okay, so get the burst ready. Oh wow, that killed me. Unfortunate. One, one. One, two. Alright, so I could get dodge this one or stun. So, but that was an opening. It was like I could dodge that one. Yep, and just like that, boys. You know, sickness completed, and you know we got, and this is just like like money you would have got if you just do dailies. All right, now we do Mulan Dojo. And this guy's pain ass. I'm just gonna stun it. But yeah, this is why you're supposed to do a free to play, right? You have one character at 150k, um, and then with 150k, you just do daily balls up to here. Probably skip Pink Bean, like do up to here actually. Probably the best. What did I did? I don't think I did Pink Bean. Yeah, no Pink Bean. Pink Bean took a while. It wasn't worth it. And then just do sickness. You could build like 4 of this. Maybe no, just 2, right? Just do 2 of this and you have 90. That's like 90 balls a week. Just I need 2 of this, and then the rest is just like spam characters, gets through sickness. Spam spam level 140 characters. Max your NFT level. At least get level 10 NFT. If you get level 10 NFT, uh, you will be able to do sickness with 0 equipment. So before I log out, I will show you a character that does sickness with 0 equipment. Once you have like level 12 NFT. But I mean, obviously my account's level 12, but like with that kind of stats, you could do it with level 10 NFT and like 4K Legion, I think. Yeah, I think 4K Legion. Which is like a lot doable. And I'll be using that Corsair, so it's like harder. So like if you do Marksman, right, it will be easier. Paladin will be way easier as well. Just waiting for her to like reflect so I could like pull all my damage skills. I don't know when she's gonna do it, so I gotta wait. Alright, she's here. 6 mil is like pretty decent for price. But once you have 90 characters, well, not even 90 characters. Once you have 70 characters, it's you know it's 20 mil minimum a week just fun sickness alone. And then you don't even need to gear them. You can do it naked. I mean, obviously, like 90 characters, like it's gonna take you a while. Like, in terms of minutes, it's like you can do four an hour. So that's about like 20 hours. Do that 20 hours a week, and you get 20 million. Like, you can't beat that. That's 1 million an hour. It's literally a million an hour. And it's for 20 hours a week. I'm telling you, you make more than Link. A million an hour. You make more than EOD. With a million an hour? Like EOD doesn't make a million an hour. I mean, I don't make a million an hour. You make more than me. Like I make 100K an hour. Right? We don't even need to go. You make more than Amy, dude. Amy makes like 100K an hour as well. So like, but Amy does sickness on like 20 characters. So obviously, yeah, we're not doing sickness on 90 characters. We're just doing it on 20. Cause we're lazy. I can't be asked to like reset my NFT collection to mage. So I only do it on like 15 characters. But like, if I do it on mage, it'll be like 30. Alright. Oh wait, she's dead. She's dead. If she reflect now, I'm dead. But otherwise, she's dead. I'm just going on to this button and pray. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's our weekly setup for this. Just give me 1 second and I'll log back in and then we do a naked character. I'll show you what happens once you have max NFT. You just do sickness on naked characters. And you're gonna have these characters for Legion anyway. Yeah. Alright, let me log out. Okay. Refresh my IP. The reason why you have to refresh your IP is because I have logged in on 4 different waters already. If you don't refresh your IP, you're gonna get fucking lie detected. That's right, boys. Don't log in on too many characters. You'll be fine. Do, 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 do. Alright, so just to show you guys, right? This is 211, 214. And you know, no equipment, right? 133k. Level 3 symbol. So you can't even say I have symbols. Like, obviously I'm gonna use link skills. But you don't have to use link skills. You can do it without. Actually, I mean, let me do it without, right? I'm gonna do it without. But that's because I have like a little bit of boost notes. The reason you could farm this, right? Just doing weekly balls like with naked characters. So 100k, like 130k, like you could, if you needed nodes, you could just do weekly balls together. Like, so you do this on solo, and then these up to CRA, you just do it in a party, right? Um, you could blue dot, you could blue dot alone. Green dot is like Magdis. You can easily green dot that. I'm not gonna do it because you know it's wasting my time. But I'll show you why you could do it because the damage is great. Like so, this is again, this is 130k. No link skills, right? No link skills. They buff up. I'm not even gonna use Legion buff, right? So just gonna go in like this. Again, it's like I have no fucking equipment. It's all free. Alright, let me make sure I have full HP. It's a little bit harder for Crusader, not gonna lie, cause like it just fucking dies. Alright, I gotta have to wait. Well, again, like you can see, like this shit already does way more damage than Marksman or Dawn Warrior, right? The only problem with this is like when they start spawning these ads, you struggle because they do so much damage to you. Like, and so it's very hard to like clear these and not die. But you know, as long as you get used to it, you'll be fine. Alright, so you just gotta dodge these, and then once you have this cooldown, you just like spam that shit, and they will all die. Alright. Now the trick here is you want to kill both. So I kill both, right? I have both. I have this up, and I kill both. Now you just stay dead because she will do it this again. So just stay dead, and then now you can revive. And this is a clear, just like that. But otherwise, if you don't do this, you're gonna need like a little bit of RNG in like hands. But like like you could do this with 130k naked, like just a little bit of timing and like management of your cooldowns. Just manage your cooldowns properly. Like save your bullet barrage for when she summons like at least two mini boss, right? And save this for heal. Like I heal earlier, otherwise I was dead. Well, I mean I'm dead. Um, yeah. For that one's like it's difficult for you to survive because if you move to the right, like this guy will kill you. And then move to the left, like the beams kill you. Not much you can do about that one. But that's why I'm saying like Crosshair's like a little bit hard. But I got my cooldown. I'm just gonna like spin to win, kill these. Alright, spin to win, kill these. Right. Oh shit, I'm dead. Um, but yeah, that's usually how it goes. Like honestly, that I should have waited for her to summon this one and then spin to win. Now it's like she's alive. Like I'm in that awkward situation where she's alive. But to fix this is easy, right? You wait for your cooldown of elixirs, and then you kill her manually, right? And then you wait for, and then you pot, and then she's gonna do the thing, and you just tank it. Oh, well, just don't get touched by this thing. If you get touched by it, you're dead. But you guys get the idea, right? Yeah, it's naked, bro. Like it's literally naked, bro. Has no equipment. It's just NFTs, NFT collection. Yeah, and then yeah, just like that. She dead. Uh, like that was faster than Dawn Warrior and whatever. Like it's the fastest class, and just like that, you pop that, and every week you get 500k, 700k. I mean, yeah, you have like I have very high legion, but like I don't have link skills, right? So if you put in link skills yourself, you don't you could like get away with this with a 4k legion. Honestly, 3k legion is enough. Because I don't have link. If you put in link skills, you go stronger. It's way stronger. I just demonstrated. I just try to be as weak as possible to demonstrate you that you don't need that high of a legion, but you do need high NFT collection level. NFT collection level is like way more important than legion. Legion is only good for like endgame players because it's all percent stats. Um, NFT collection is flat stats, so like it's more worthwhile for NFT collection for early game. But yeah, like that's what people do. Like people literally does this, like naked characters, clear sickness for 90 times a week. And if you have extra, if you want to save money and you don't want to buy 90 characters, like 90, 200 characters, which is very expensive, by the way. What you could do is get 30, 29 characters. So I put it all in one server, and so instead of doing 90 sickness, you could do 30, 29 sickness, and then 29 Zigum, and then 29 Pink Beam. And that's your 90, right? If you do these three, the Holy Trinity, Sickness, Pink Beam, and Zigum, Zigum you can't pick Zigum and Pink Bean you can't solo, but you could trio this. You could 3-man this. 3-man this, and it would have been the same. Don't even bother 3-man healer. Like a fucking noob is gonna heal it. You, it's not worth the struggle. Just these two. Um, for Zigum is just for Pink Bean. Just keep in mind you need 17k HP. If you don't have 17k HP, you're gonna get one shotted. So yeah. So if you wanna do Pink Bean, you wanna have a Dark Knight and a Dawn Warrior. Dark Knight and Dawn Warrior in your Legion. That will give you like 3k HP, or more or less. And then your NFT collections also have HP, and that'll give you like at least 8k, 18k. So what you do is like something like this, like 18, 18. I'm a little bit over, so you probably do like 16 HP on both, and then you do it. You can get Mihail, but I don't like Mihail as like if you really need HP, you can get Mihail, yeah. But I skip Mihail. I don't need it. But yeah, like I mean, if you're just starting out and you want to do Pink Bean, yeah, you could get Mihail. It's probably cheaper than getting level 12 NFT. But honestly, like 3-man Zigum and 3-man Pink Bean, the Niso is not that good. It's only one third of sickness. So yes, you save a lot of money on like level 200 characters, but your Niso is very low. You're not making 20 million doing 30 characters of Zigum Pink Bean sickness. No. 20 million, 20 to 30 million is like 90 sickness. Sickness is the most amount of Nisos per boss. Outside of slime, right? Under everything under slime, sickness gives more money. Like more money than like no like Lotus. It's fucking crazy to say this, but like, it will give you more money than Lotus. Let me just give you an example. Like we solo this. We solo no Lotus and Damien and did slime, right? Most of the money is like from slime, like a chunk of it. And this 3 million here is like super RNG. You're not gonna win this. Like this never happens to me. Like just like once every 2 or 3 months, so you can't expect that, right? So this is your expected loot for like Damien, Lotus, Pav or like Magnus. You're just gonna get Florines and no stone. And because the price of these crashed, they're only 100k each. Like so, this is 200k and this is 200k. If you gotta add a nodes, it's like 300k. But what like actually nodes crash, it's actually not 300k. So if you add this together, it's like 270k, right? This is 270k, 270k. Average sickness kill is 250k anyway, right? So this is literally, if you solo normal Lotus, you're literally getting the same loot as soloing a sickness. That's how sad it is, right? That's what I'm saying, right? There's no point making a character. There's no point making like a mid-game character. Like mid-game characters like worthless because like no matter what you do, this is less loot. Obviously this character I did normal sickness because I needed achievement, right? But if you're poor, you gotta do sickness, easy sickness. Right? Like this is like the normal loot you're gonna see, right? And I can show you on multiple characters. Like this is like not just one. It's a common. Anything under 10 million is mid game. 10 million and under is mid game. So if we showed this. Yeah, so if you do, so you do like last week, right? 700k. If you do weeklies, right? It's all weekly, right? So you're just getting Florines, right? Florines, see Florines, and then got extremely lucky with Hilla, but like you don't really win Hilla. It's like 20%, right? Like, but my entire weekly Niso is from Hilla, like 700k from Hilla. Like that's not the norm. Like normally you get 0, right? Of course, you get 0 because I did normal sickness. If I did easy sickness, 250k, right? So if you add all of this up, right, it's 3 seal stones and then a bunch of florins. Um, the good thing about florins is that florins like price increase, so it's like 250k right now for this, for 55 of this. So like I expected, like if I sell all of this, including those stones and shoes, it's like 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil. But obviously, it's like um, Hila win Niso is lucky. So if I don't win Hila and I do easy sickness, the expected Niso of this is like 1 million. For all of all of this effort, right? Just to set up a character that could solo up to Horse Mactus, like fuck that, just do sickness. Like, again, this is this week's, right? We're winning some big Nisos. It's been pretty good. We're getting lucky. Yeah. Why would you get 1 million? Brother, it's naked or 10 million. There's nothing in between. You either go nude or you go 10 million. At max, you go with this something like this: sickness, and Fafnir weapon. The combat power of this will be like, I don't know what combat power is this. This is your max you could go. Like, this is literally the max you could go. You either go naked or you go this. Like this is like literally the max you could have. Uh, which is like 400k. I mean, like, you really fucking want to try, like, you could solo CRA up to here, like, with just this. Um, this is like what the cost of this, like 3 million, 4 million Nisos. And you could solo up to CRA, but I don't. I just do sickness. Um, obviously I failed. I failed this week again. But this character is unlucky, right? But you average out to 250k. Right? You're always gonna have unlucky characters, and you're gonna have lucky characters, right? So this is the unlucky one. Um, but for every unlucky, you get lucky ones. But this no. It's either naked or something like this, and your next milestone is 10 mil. So just fucking save. Save it, you could do 10 mil. I don't know. Anything more than that is worthless. You're just wasting money. You're just gonna lose your investment due to NXPC going down, or like big game gear crashing. Because the mid game gear is literally just like depending on reactor price. Wait, no, I gotta log back in on this character. Got AFK temple. It's absolutely pointless to be a mid game player. Yeah, so that'll be it. We're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna wake up and gonna get a level from this, cause this shit is OP. But thanks for tuning in, boys. I'll see you guys next time. Later.